Alright, hey guys, what's happening? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Let's get right back into it. Here's where we were when we left off last. We were heading over to Mount Redtooth Observatory.
Its top littered with man-made eyes that stare into the endless depths of space. Tonight, the champion of light will depend on them to pick out a message from the ether.
So I'm glad that they don't run the same audio cues that they did the first time around. So I'm glad they at least changed that up. Can I head back down? I wonder if there's like no. So there is like a wall of wind that I guess stops. At least I get to keep my weapons. I don't think I got to keep my weapons last time.
Repeats itself. The man remembers the patterns. He knows that he needs the missing part for the telescope.
Ah!
That's where the camera should be.
Okay, so he's getting smarter. We already did listen to this.
You guys are coming through for me.
Pick up the pump action.
Little light just started blinking on my board here, and that means there's a call.
Oh god. What the hell?
Just reliving the same over and over. I feel genuinely touched.
Out of my house. It's my house. I pity the fool. Molotov. Alright. Anyhow, so that was interesting. Let's grab the ammo. Can't carry them. I really want to use this. So that's the reason why they gave me so many things to be able to get that. So we know we have to go and get the array. Oh. Oh wow. There we go. There's another page right here. Grab that.
There are places where our world is worn thin, and another reality brushes against ours. One such site is Cauldron Lake near Bright Falls, Washington. But there are others.
I wonder if that's a real place.
That other reality is dark, vast, and malleable, always in flux. In its depths dwell vast forces and alien energies. They're dangerous. But in one of these places, if you know how, you can channel the power of that place and use it to shape reality.
I wonder if that Cauldron Lake, Bright Falls, Washington, I wonder if that's an actual real place. There was another one here I didn't check yet.
The atmosphere in the projection booth at the drive-in was charged.
Okay.
Almost unreal. Despite that, the air felt cool and refreshing this late at night. It'd been a hot day. The summer was nearing its end. But it wasn't over yet.
Okay, so that kind of... Okay. So there's quite a few pages I'm still missing from the observatory. Alright, can I unlock this yet? Hunting rifle, I can. If I want the pump action for the rifle, I like the shotgun more actually. I can quick scope more with the... Oh, there were spiders. Wait. Oh, right here, yeah. Get that. The array camera. Well, wait, didn't she give me the keys to her car? Wasn't that the way you got it? I don't know.
The darkness rose from the depths of Cauldron Lake and took Alice. It needed words. It needed me to write its way into our world. She was leverage, a hostage. I complied, but with a twist. I put in a loophole that gave me a chance to fight back. I was hunted by shadowy enemies, but I faced the darkness. I fought it with light. I drove it back. I saved Alice, but it came with a cost. I was trapped in the dark place below Cauldron Lake.
So all this is like below Cauldron Lake. I don't know. There's just so much going on in this game. Okay, so that's locked. I can't get through there. We do have to run back down because we're getting pretty close. Oh, some sneak attacks are coming. Wait, are these actual, like, crows, or... Ooh, that just like murders them. Oh, dude. Rip them. Rip them. Alright, so in there now. So the last time I ran through this, I remember thinking, wow, it's weird that there's no page in here. So I guess that's part of the reason why, is because it comes later. Right here. Here we go.
When Dr. Rachel Meadows got the call from Michael, telling her to hurry to the observatory, she didn't waste any time. It had been a nice party. She'd had a good time, but her social life would always play second fiddle to the mysteries of space.
Space is so
Michael never showed
cool.
up, of course. He pulled over at the wrong rest stop. She never even thought about him at the time. The phenomenon in the sky above her was too fascinating.
Oh, so Michael is the dead guy who eluded his keys. How we got in here. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, so we're starting to get more of an idea of what's going on. Hello, Tumbleweed. Alright, and up we go. Let's go the other side now. Because I'm assuming there is pages over here that, you know, we would have missed. Crap! Reloading! There we go. And up we go. Wow, I didn't think that would come that quickly. Bachika bow wow. Alright, make sure there's no one else around. Alright. Yeah, this SMG is actually really powerful. Alright, and I don't think I don't have any more need for that. So I'm gonna have to come down here. And I thought it was over there, maybe not. Okay, there is a page over here. Alright, lost in the dark place.
After my disappearance, they thought I was dead. I might as well have been. I know it's been 2 years. I know Alice has moved on. I've tried to find a way back to her, back to my life, but escaping the dark place
Almost
is
impossible.
Time does strange things here, but dreams and radio signals can pierce the veil between the worlds. I catch glimpses and echoes of the world. Sometimes I send messages out. I can only pray that they hear them.
That's so crazy. Because this pulls on the whole multiverse theory. Like somewhere there's some other world, or like there's multiple worlds going on that, you know, some people know about and some people don't. I was at a conference the other day where they were talking about, well, not the other day, it's been a while now. They were talking about like the whole multiverse theory and how, like, how do we know that our reality is the actual real reality? And that is an interesting concept. How do I know that I'm really me? Ow, son of a bitch. There we go, make sure nobody else around. There is, I think it's on top there. So I'll loop around and we'll go back around for it. We kind of know where that is, so we can go up here and we can kind of loop us. 40 manuscript pages. Don't have enough quite yet. We're getting there. 25.
The Taken may well be the tool the darkness favors over any other.
15 more.
At some point, they used to be human, but whatever humanity they once had is long gone. Now they're just shells covered and filled by darkness. The Taken Mr. throws at me are more grotesque and varied than the ones I first encountered in Bright Falls. But I know how to deal with them. I'd be lying if I said they don't frighten me. But I've survived worse. I can't let them stop me.
I wonder if that means that I'm going to eventually become a Taken. My mind is just going to start going. It's going to be taken over by darkness. I wonder if that's how Taken are created. Oh, this is so fascinating. Because like the whole multiverse theory just like always enthralled me. I know Family Guy, like, they kind of mocked it and they threw a bad light onto it. But I really like it. They were the first time that I really heard about multiverse theory. And I'm like, okay, you know, this is actually really interesting. I like the fact that you could just like burst fire them and like instantly succeed. Alright, we got another one right here. We've got shoddy ammo, flare. We'll just pick up the manuscript page.
Stories come naturally to us. We can't help it. There are many different worlds, many competing realities within our heads, fueled by books, television, even barely remembered childhood tales. There's an endless supply of fictional concepts more familiar to us than anything or anyone real. We have a far greater connection to the fictional characters we know and love than the random people we pass on the street. Our destinies and inspirations are shaped by lies, myths, and fables.
That is totally true. I think of like all the stories that I read as a kid, all the stories that I wrote as a kid. It's just quite amazing. But anyhow.
It's you. How dare you? No, wait. It isn't you, is it? I suppose you'd better come in. I'll unlock the door.
Thanks.
Totally, like, maybe it's you, maybe it's not you. Oh, this is the bathrooms. I didn't see those last time. Okay. Still locked. Oh, this is probably still the same thing. Yep. Still in the hotel. Alright. So pick up some ammo here. There we go.
You'll have to forgive me, but this feels very strange. It seems like this has all happened before.
That it
I have
has.
a replacement part for your telescope, Doctor.
All right. Let's get it installed.
Oh. That means I can kind of skip going up to her and going back down and doing all the crazy stuff. And I could just go directly. Again, going into the big red sphere of death. I don't think it's a good idea. Eventually that's going to squish me. And it's not going to be pretty. That's how the story ends. I just get squished.
Although I have this strange feeling that something will
Don't
go
start
wrong.
it up yet. There's a problem with the coolant system.
Yes, that's right. I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant pipe outside. If you can secure it, she'll be ready to pick up the signal.
Why wouldn't...
That's why you're here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'll take care of
Ooh.
it.
Before you go, if you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up here and explained a few things. All of this is very
Okay,
strange.
let me go talk to her first. Why wouldn't you go take care of the pipes first off? Why even go in to see her yet? Because we knew that, because we called it. We called the fact that they were messing with the coolant system and everything. So why would, since I knew this and I know what to do, why would I have, like, I got the replacement part, so obviously I knew what was going to happen. I told her that the coolant system, so why didn't I go take care of the coolant system first?
I don't quite know what's going on, but I seem to remember having had this encounter before.
See?
It's not deja vu, Doctor. This has happened before. We're caught in a time loop.
That's utterly insane. How could that be?
I can't really explain it. I suppose I could call it magic.
I
Wow.
don't believe in magic.
Yeah, that's...
Neither do I. But I can't argue with what I've experienced. Listen, what matters now is the signal. The last time we only caught a part of it. I need the rest of it. Whether you believe me or not, you want to look into this as much as I do, right?
Yes. All right.
I realize that you have trouble believing this.
That's an understatement. I
Alright.
can't deny that what you say resonates with me
Alright,
on some
anyhow,
level. I don't pretend
we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna take care of these primary pipes, and hopefully we can do it pretty quickly. Hopefully we don't need to take 20-30 minutes to do it. I think doing this part the last time, I think it took me like 30-ish minutes, 35 minutes, somewhere around there. So we're gonna see if we could shave that down to like 20-25 minutes. Just save a little bit of time. Anyhow, but yeah, this so like drives into like the theory of multiverse, to the theory of time loops, to the theory of just like all those sci-fi things that you're really suspect on as a, you hear them as a kid, and you want to believe them because it just sounds so cool, but real life is just like, yeah, that stuff can't happen, but what if it could? Alright, reloading, cover on me. And when I get down to the base there, I can also refill on ammo. You're stuck in there while I'm over here. Oh, they can climb. The fuck was that? Alright, he's dead. Oh god. Alright. She is dead. Oh crap. There we go. Alright, so we are in. Before we activate that, let's get our stuff back, just because we don't wanna go into a possible murder scenario.
These beings hate the light, am I correct? You should be able to turn on the lights and secure the area that way.
Doctor, can you hear me? I think we're good to go.
Achievement unlocked. Make sure Dr. Meadows can take another look at the... There's no actual title for that achievement. It's only a description. Oh, this is new. Why didn't I have to... I'm pretty sure I didn't do this last time I was here. I think I just did the... Oh, so that's a poltergeist.
I guess they didn't like that.
Alright, turn to Dr. Meadows. Let's do that. Oh god, oh god. Alright, so it can really only control the smaller stuff more than once. But the bigger stuff it can really only hold one time. I'm gonna get hit. I didn't take any damage from that though. And as I go, they crack and break, and that's no bueno. Alright, reloading. I'm a COD player. I reload after every kill I get. That's just kind of what I've known to do. Ooh, do I have to take... Can I just go in? Oh god. Yeah, they won't come into the light. Haha! Get wrecked. I have found your weakness. I have found your weakness. I am amazing. I am on my way. Get me down the thing. Thank you. Alright. Gonna get that. We are healed up now that we're in the light. Alright, here we go. We missed a flare gun ammo, I think? I think that was a flare gun ammo. Piece of flare. Oh, jeez.
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same thing we had the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though, if you don't mind.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Doctor?
Hey, what's up,
Most
Doc?
people would find these events extremely disturbing, provided that they survive these creatures. That is, you seem to be quite adept at dealing with the situation.
I might have had a
Yes.
hand or two
I was
at him.
involved in... It's a complex story. I was in this small town, and a horrible thing from another dimension kidnapped my wife and manipulated me into writing this horror story that came true. I learned to fight it with light, and I managed to contain it and free my wife. But I was trapped in its world.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. So,
Totes.
I'm used to reality working in strange or even impossible ways. And I've fought these things, not exactly like this, but close enough for a good while now. Of course, I have certain advantages.
Anything else?
Is there anything else?
What did you mean when you said you have advantages?
At the risk of sounding like a lunatic, reality is much more fluid than people think. It can be influenced.
I didn't take you for a mystic.
I'm not. I'm a writer. And under certain conditions, I can, for lack of a better word, rewrite reality. Change things.
Ooh.
But it works.
Spooky.
I believe this? Why don't you simply, I don't know, write yourself some superpowers?
It's not quite that simple. You need to follow certain laws of drama, I suppose. You need to think about consistency and symbolism. Often what you write isn't anywhere near as important as what you imply. There are things out there that will take advantage of your mistakes.
You really believe in this?
I mean,
Look at me like that. You've experienced some of this yourself.
I will gladly admit that something exceedingly strange is going on. But this idea that you're somehow altering reality with your writing is ridiculous. You're essentially saying you're controlling my actions. Leaving aside the rational arguments against this, what gives you the
this is
right?
like a predestination type of deal.
It's more like having a destiny. A path you're on. You're not aware of it, but there it is. If somebody changes it, what difference does it make? It's what every writer does. If you write something that affects one of the characters, they don't really know about that.
I'm not a character. Are you saying that it's all right to take advantage of someone if they aren't aware of it?
If I were to assault you right
All I
now,
meant was that if you're
doesn't make it
genuinely
right.
all your own decisions, and those decisions lead to whatever destiny you have, what practical difference does it make?
oh
I
god.
suppose that depends on whether our destinies are determined by things like physics and probability.
They're getting into like the whole fight of predestination versus not predestination. Do we have free will, or does something have like a master storyteller over us all? I don't particularly care to get into that.
Another signal fragment.
Wouldn't you agree?
The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a piece of paper, but in the right hands, they will hold back the darkness.
Alright, and that leads us on to our third part, which is the drive-in, and we'll do that in the next one. So long, guys.